Hey y'all, welcome back to another Teen Book Babble. I'm Haley, and today I'm going to be talking to you about The Honeys by Ryan LaSala. This book is incredible. It pulls you in right from the start, and at no point did I want to put this book down. Don't let the pretty colors on the cover fool you. This book is very much a horror book, but there's also so much mystery to it, and I don't want to give too much away, so I'm going to be a little bit vague. This book takes place at a summer camp for the elite. Every cabin is filled to the brim with the children of super important people. They do typical summer camp things, play typical summer camp games, but there is one cabin, Cabin H, that is nowhere near typical. The girls at this cabin are not so affectionately called the Honeys by the rest of the camp. Their cabin is tucked away on the far side of camp where the bees live, and the girls there are tasked with taking care of them and their hives, which is why they're called the Honeys. They pretty much spend all their time there and rarely show up to camp events and aren't really asked to show up any more than they do. Not only that, but their group is impenetrable to outsiders. They keep to themselves and only themselves. Now, on to the horror. The book starts with our gender fluid main character Mars being woken up in the middle of the night by their twin sister Caroline. Mars is confused to say the least because not only have they been woken up in the dead of night, but his sister also shouldn't be there. She's supposed to be at camp with the rest of the Honeys. The night continues to take a turn, and an accident happens. Reeling from the loss of his sister, Mars realizes that at the end, he didn't really know who Caroline was. They were close as kids, sure, but they weren't on the best of terms the last few years, and now he wants to know more about who she was after they drifted apart. His best chance at finding anything out is to go to Caroline's best friends, the Honeys. This means accepting the invitation to go back to the summer camp that tormented him as a kid and basically caused the rift between him and his sister. It means finding out what was so special about this group of girls and their bees that made his sister pick them over him. What he finds waiting for him at camp is terrifying and mystifying all at once. Ryan LaSala has such a gripping storytelling style. I immediately wanted to know more about everything that's going on. Like, you just have to keep going. The twists and turns this book took definitely made my head spin and had me questioning if everything could even be wrapped up nicely. But this book absolutely delivers. It is a horror book that is somehow filled with hope. The Honeys is available in print at Fountaindale and on Libby as an ebook.
Hi everyone, my name is Andrea Marshall. I am a teen services specialist here at Fountaindale Public Library District, and today I wanted to talk to you about a very special book. It's called Run on Your New Legs by Wataru Midori. So this story is about a first-year high school student named Shouta Kikusato. Kikusato is excited to start on his school's prestigious soccer team when a sudden accident causes him to lose his leg, making him very isolated and depressed. One day, Kikusato is at the train station and sees a kid struggling while the doors of the elevator are closing, and so he suddenly runs across the train station. And while he is doing that, a prosthetist named Chidori sees him, and he is immediately interested. So he proposes a symbiotic relationship where Chidori will make him a new leg while Kikusato is the face of his new prosthetic company. So the story ends where Chidori introduces Kikusato to the world of parasports, and Kikusato runs his first ever track meet with his new leg. While we are doing that, we meet a new character named Sachuya, who is his rival as well. So if you'd like to see how this new story unfolds, I highly recommend checking out Run on Your New Legs by Wataru Midori. And if you'd like to check it out, you can find a physical copy in our young adult graphic novel section. So one of the reasons why I really liked this book is because of its disability representation. At the end of the book, the author actually pays tribute to the athletes as well as the industry professionals. And I really appreciate how the author really takes the time to research how people who have prosthetics, what their experience is like. I also really liked it because of the new character, Suchiya. I thought it was really interesting. I felt like there was like a budding relationship or like an enemies to friends situation, and I'm really interested to see how that relationship progresses throughout the series. So I really like this as well because it was one of the first mangas I had ever read, and I think it is a great introduction to the format and genre. It's still really lighthearted and really hopeful, while still taking on really serious topics. I also did a little research, and mangas are meant to be read from right to left, and I had no problem reading this whatsoever. So I think that this book has a great potential, and I'm looking forward to what the rest of the series is like. So I really recommend that you check out Run on Your New Legs by Wataru Midori. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a great day. Bye.